Well, hello there, friends, and today we're going to do an overview of one of iarvel's awaited products, and that is the iarvel Pad Pro. Okay, so we're here. There it is right here. Okay, let's just get into it quickly, and let's do this unboxing, all right? Now, by the way, this is the iarvel Pad Pro Max. This is the bigger one, all right? So let's just go and there it is right there. I know you can't see anything there, but all right, when you get this is gonna come like wrapped up like a newborn. Okay, you're gonna have shrink wrap and bubble wrap and whatnot. Okay, really protected and well wrapped. Okay, now let's go over the stuff that you're gonna get. Well, of course, you're gonna get here the card, which is gonna take you to the iarvel Classic Pad instructions, and the a link also for the iarvel Magic Facebook group. Okay, and what else are we going to get here? You also going to get some extra nibs, all right, for your pen, and you also going to get a charging cable, all right, and of course there's a little pocket here, a pouch. This is for your pen. Okay, look at the pen right here, freaking awesome. No batteries, no you don't have to charge it or anything. All right. Just like your classic iarvel pad, all right? Now let's just go and unveil this right here, all right? First thing you're seeing here is the pad of paper you're gonna get, okay? Now yours might be thicker than this because I already used mine for, trying it out and doing a couple of things, okay? But then we're gonna see how this looks on the pad, all right? And here it is right here. Here is the freaking pad. Let me get the box out of the way, and there you go. Look at this thing right here, right? Look at this. Wow, let's look at the size of this. Let's look at the size. Look at the thickness. Look at that. Okay, look how awesome is this. Look at the size of this. If you're wondering what size is this, the measurements, this is just above, all right, above 12 inches. And from the sides like that, it's just a hair from being 9 inches, okay? So this should be 12 by 9, all right? Again, let's just look at the clip right here. I love this clip right here. Okay, look at that. And look at the thickness. Let's just appreciate the thickness of the now this thing here feels sturdy, okay? This is not even close of being flimsy, all right? This thing is like solid. It feels very solid. And this thing's like cries out stage magic, parlor magic. I would definitely recommend getting the marker for this. I think it's a felt marker. Okay, if you're gonna do some stage work, but this thing, wow, look at that. And you know what? I love this clip. Okay, and you know why I love this clip? All right, this is where you're supposed, you lift this up and you hang the clip, all right? But guess what? When you lift this up, you're gonna see something. Let me see if I can get my pencil, all right? And this is where your charging port is. Look at that. How clever is that? This is where they place the charging port. You can see that there, huh? And when you push it down, you can see nothing there. Look at that. How freaking cool is that, okay? Look at that. Awesome. All right, look at that. And guess what? Also, let's say you're eating hot dog and while you're practicing with your pad and you drop some probably, I don't know, suppose some ketchup or mustard. Doesn't matter. Go wipe it. Get a little bit of water or Windex, I don't know, and clean this thing, because you can't do this with that. Look at that. Maintenance, the maintenance of this is freaking awesome. What else do you want from the pad, right? All right, enough with the lust. Let's just go and try some paper with this. Okay, so we have some paper here. We're gonna see how this looks. All right, this way, because this is where the score line is for you to rip out the paper. Right, you've got a few papers of this, and let me see how this looks. Let's just appreciate the, look at that. Let's just lust over this. Look at the handsomeness right here. Look at the sexiness of this clipboard and this paper. Look at that. Wow. This thing's like screams out stage and parlor magic. Look at the brightening surface on this. All right. And you know what? Even if I take the paper and I place it like right there at the edge of the board, my writing surface still runs up to over here. Between this straight line and the dotted line, just between there, I still have a writing surface, okay? If I align it, okay, if I align this at the edge, the bottom edge, my writing surface goes up to here. It's probably a little bit below this line, all right? And the upper part, for example, it's gonna go like the writing surface goes up to like just a little bit below the metal plate. All right, just a little bit below the metal plate. That's where you're gonna get some writing surface. All right, so you have a lot of writing surface. Okay, so you're covered up when you use the iarvel paper. Look at that. Look how big is this? Okay, now even if I use white paper, okay, let me just put here a piece of white paper. Let me see how this looks. All right, look at that. Now, this paper here, there's a regular white paper. It's going to be a little bit wider than the iarvel paper. You see that? It's a little bit wider, okay? Just by a hair, it's kind of a wider, but it's a little bit longer. You can see that here. But it's a little bit wider. The white paper is a little bit wider, okay? Still, you're covered up. Even if you use white paper, you're covered, all right? Because that's you got a whole bunch of writing surface there, okay? But still, look how this looks. Look at the wet paper there. Look at this. Looks like a fine tuxedo. Look at that. Look at the handsomeness right here. Look at the sexiness of this pad with the white paper, screaming out stage magic, and right with the felt marker, okay? Some new future, I'm gonna get that, okay? Because you don't get the marker with this, the felt marker. That is sold separately, but still, if you're gonna use white paper, I recommend 100% you get that felt marker, okay? Look how awesome this is. All right, you know what? Enough with this, and let's just connect this to the app. Okay, so we are back, and I have here already my app open, and just like your iarvel Classic pad, if you don't see it here, when you open the app, all you gotta do is just connect it here for a second. Connect your pad for a second or two, and then immediately it's gonna show up, okay? Now after it shows up, just select it, okay? And then go here, let's just connect, and it's gonna take you to the pad's main menu. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go zoom in because I wanna share something with you, okay? And there you go. I'm just going to go here to settings. All right. And a little bit more zoom. Okay, there you go. All right. Now, the auto cleanup, you could set that for all the way from 1 second to all the way to probably 600 seconds, which is approximately like around 10 minutes or so. But for now, I'm just going to leave it here for 3 seconds. All right. Now I'm gonna hit confirm. The thickness, I'm gonna leave this at for this video, I'm gonna leave it in 7, all right? The ink color, I'm gonna be using red, and the background, I'm gonna be using black. Now the auto zoom, I'm just gonna leave it off, and then I'm gonna come back and address something, okay? That I had a friend thought that it was an issue, but it's not, okay? But I'm gonna get to that later. Now here where it says number of canvases, okay, I'm going to choose here 3 for horizontal, and for vertical I'm going to choose also 3, and we're going to see how that works, okay? Well, let me just go back. Let me zoom out. All right, And there you go, and that's too much. There you go right there, okay? Now I'm gonna go to solo mode, and that's it. I'm ready. Now I'm ready to rock. Okay, now I'm ready to rock with the pad, and you know what? I'm just gonna start writing really big, all right? Okay, I'm just gonna start writing really big and to see how that looks in there. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna write here the word magic really big. All right, look at that. And look how it looks. Okay, all right, just like that. So even if I write the word iarvel, I'm here. Let's say, for example, I'm gonna write iarvel. Okay. Look at that. How freaking nice is that, okay? So even if I write like this, I place the pad horizontal, right? I'm gonna write here really big. I'm gonna write here also the word iarvel, all right? And you can see that in the phone taking place. To the side a little bit. Look how freaking awesome is that, all right? Isn't that really cool? Freaking awesome. All right, look at all the space we got here to write. Look at the line that I'm doing right here. Look at the big X I'm doing right here. Freaking awesome, all right? Now, there's something that I want to address, and it has to do with the auto zoom. Okay, let me just hit cancel. Let me just go back to setting. I'm gonna now activate auto zoom. So auto zoom is gonna take place in after 3 seconds, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this piece of paper. I'm gonna turn it around because I don't wanna keep on wasting paper. All right. Okay, there you go. Now, I love the way auto zoom works. Okay, let me go to solo mode. So I'm gonna write something here, and you're not gonna see it here because it's gonna be really small. I'm just gonna write the word magic. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, probably, well, you cannot see that there, but after 3 seconds, look at that. It just centers everything up there, okay? How freaking good is that, huh? Freaking app does really amazing job. Even if I go down here, and I'd say I'm gonna write the word iarvel. All right, let me go down here. I'm gonna write iarvel. Okay, look at that. You cannot see that there, but look what's gonna happen. How freaking awesome is that? Okay, so it doesn't matter where the hell you write, you know? Even if you go over here and you write the word magic, look at that, you can barely see that. But you know what? The magic of the app is gonna do that for you. So even if you write a little bit of slanted to the side, I'm gonna write here, for example, the word magic, a little bit sideways. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Look at that. How freaking awesome. Now, this is the issue that it's not an issue, okay? Something just misunderstood, okay? Now, if you write something, for example, if you're placing or you're using the pad in a horizontal way and you write something, well, the auto zoom is it looks like it is not working properly, okay? I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm just gonna write here the word magic, really small, all right? But look what's gonna happen. It's gonna crop everything out. And this is not a faulty app thing, and it's not a faulty pad anything, stuff like that. It's just how the app works with the screen of your phone, all right? And this is just like the way it works. This is how it works. It's not a faulty thing, okay? It's not that it's troubleshooting or anything. There's nothing wrong with the app or the pad or the pen or anything like that. Now, there is one way to go around this, okay? And this is where it shines a lot here, okay? And what is that I'm talking about? If you don't want to see that cropping thing like it happened to me with my girlfriend, I gave her the iarvel Pad Classic, and I just gave it to her this way, all right? For example, I gave it to her like this way, but then she turned it horizontal, and she wrote something small. And when I went to check, it was all, I couldn't understand anything. Even if I went over here where my entries are kept, right? You're not gonna see anything. Okay, even if you go, now the way around this, if you use your Apple Watch, okay, when you use your Apple Watch, it doesn't matter how big or how small they write on the pad. And I'm talking about horizontal like this, right? They could write, it doesn't matter how big they write when you're using the pad horizontal, but when the crop takes affecting the Apple Watch, it stays there perfectly, okay? Well, you know what? Let's just see that in action, okay? Okay, so now I have my the pad connected to the app, but in the my Apple Watch, okay? So if I want now, I could even go to the settings in here and work my way around the settings, the background auto zoom, okay? And I left the auto zoom for 3 seconds. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna write something really small. Okay, you're not gonna see that here on the Apple Watch, but you'll see when the auto zoom takes place, okay? I'm gonna write the word iarvel, okay, really small. Okay. Well, you cannot see that there, but when the auto zoom takes place, you'll see. Well, now you can see it there, okay? Again, it doesn't matter where you write. I'm gonna write the word here, magic. I don't know if you can see that. I'm definitely not going to see it there until the auto zoom takes place. And there you go. How freaking awesome is that? Okay. Now, if I go down here, it doesn't matter where, right? I'm going to write here the word iarvel again. Look at that. So if I go, look at that, and you're going to see that when the auto zoom takes place. Now, what happens if I write with the board placed horizontal? All right, well, let's take a look. Okay, now it doesn't matter how big you write when you're using your Apple Watch. Okay, I'm gonna write here the word magic again. Okay, well, it just froze here for a little second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, well, I'm gonna write here the word magic again, really small. Okay. And as you know, it's a horizontal, but still, you are gonna get the word there clearly, okay? It doesn't matter if I write over here. I'm gonna write the word iarvel. Okay. Well, you know what? That cropping thing is not gonna happen when you're using your Apple Watch. How freaking awesome is that? And you know what? Even if you write really big, all right, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna write the word magic really big. Okay, look at that. What's gonna happen? Well, it's gonna center everything up. Okay, look at that. Even if I go down here, I'm gonna write the word iarvel. Okay, it's gonna center everything up. It doesn't matter how big or how small you write on the board. When you're using it horizontal, you're not gonna get that crop factor thing that happens on your phone. Like I said, it's not a app fault, anything like that, or troubleshoot. It's just how the app, work with the screen of your phone. But when you're using your Apple Watch, there's no stopping, right? Okay, I made this little dot there, and there you go. I'm just gonna write here, for example, I'm gonna draw here a face. I don't know, a stick figure. I don't know. There you go. Okay, a face, 2 eyes. You can barely see that there. But let's see how the cropping thing works. There you go, right there. Now you can see everything clearly. All right, now how freaking awesome is that? All right, so even if you go like this, let me just turn this paper over. I'm gonna draw here, again, a stick figure, okay? Give me 1 second. There you go. I'm sorry about that. Now this thing is really old, so the connection just, okay, it's not gonna happen to you, but just my Apple Watch. All right. Again, let me go through here, and there's some eyes. Okay. Some eyes like that, ears, and let me see what happens. And that thing just works amazing. Look at that. All right. So if you're using your Apple Watch as a peak device, you go ahead and do that, right? So if you don't want to take a chance, if someone might turn the your pad around or whatnot or whatever, and you are afraid of either don't use a cropping thing or use this. Okay, use your Apple Watch because this thing is flawless. All right. 7 of diamonds. Okay, somebody wrote the 7 of diamonds. Even if you have your cropping, look at that. Okay, how freaking awesome. You know what? Now let's try this with the iarvel watch. Okay, so now I have here my pad, my iarvel watch. Now I'm gonna connect the watch, okay, to the app. There you go. And now I'm just gonna go and connect my Pad Pro Max. Okay. Now I can scroll either to the watch menu, or let me just fix this right here. This is the actual time, 11:58. Now I can scroll from the watch menu to the pad menu. Okay. So now I'm gonna link both of them together. All right. So I'm gonna go down here where it says link devices. I'm gonna select both of them, and then go to this pencil icon down here, and that's it. I'm ready to roll. All right. Let me just see. I'm just gonna write here a certain time. I'm gonna write here 7. I don't know. I'm gonna write here 5:30. All right. 5, 3, 0. Okay. And how about that? Okay, 5:30, 5:30. How freaking awesome is that? Okay. So let's say 9:15. Let me see how I can write a little bit smaller. 9, 1, 5. Look at that. How freaking awesome is that? I'm gonna go up here and I'll write that. I'm gonna write here a certain time. I'm just gonna write. Let me see. I don't know. 4:11. 4, 1, 1. Look at that. All right. How freaking amazing is that? Just imagine you having that marker, the felt marker for this. Freaking awesome. All right. So I'm gonna write here, for example, 6:55, 6, 5, 5. All right. Look at that. How freaking awesome is that? You can't get anything better than this. Okay. So if you write, if any of you write big, small, medium, I don't know, anywhere in the pad, you are gonna get that. Okay. So I'm gonna write here, for example, 10:25, 1, 0, 2, 5. All right. Look at that. All right. How freaking awesome is that? Okay. So you can't go wrong. All right. So like I said, this thing is built very sturdy. Okay. It feels very, very solid. There's nothing close to flimsy on this pad. All right. Now, like I said, it's going to give you the same workings how you would use your iarvel Pad Classic. You're going to do it here. Now, and like I mentioned before, the cropping factor that it crops everything off your phone, well, that's only when you're using the phone, and that's how the app and the phone and everything relates to each other. Okay. Now, when you're using your Apple Watch, you're not going to have that cropping thing. It's going to look very, I mean, really, really nice. Okay. Now, with the watch, are you already seeing it? You know what? You can also get the, like I said, this is the iarvel Pad Pro Max. This thing cries for like, it just cries stage magic. Okay. And like I said, it also looks nice with white paper. And if you're going to be doing stage, I definitely recommend you getting your felt marker for this. Okay, you also gonna get, I mean, you're gonna get the pen, but you can get the felt marker, definitely. And this is really, really, really awesome. Okay, and coming from a guy that used products from Wonderland. All right, I just don't want to get into details. Um, when he tried the iarvel Pad Classic, he said, "You know what, man? This is what I basically need. I don't need anything else. This works." I mean, he loves the way it worked. It did everything he wanted it and much more. Okay. Now, guess what? He's an iarvel product guy. Okay. Now he's waiting for this one to come in the market. All right, and he's definitely gonna get one of these because I believe this is like around $2,000 from other company. I don't want to mention which one, but you know what? Still, even if this was like $300, this is worth it completely. This is solid. This is a workhorse, and you're gonna love this. Okay. Okay, there you have it, guys. That was a quick overview of the iarvel Pad Pro Max. Okay, and when you get yours in the mail, I hope you share your pictures or whatever video you want to share your experience. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. All right, and remember, have fun with magic.